Now about 5.5 degrees in the van. Bada pina, bada pina, pina, pina.
Why would you ask me why? Are you spit all over you there? Oh!
We're Leon and Monique, also known as VanTastic Traveling. We've been traveling around Europe in our van for the past 2 years. Due to 2020, we're back in our home country and are now exploring every inch of the Netherlands.
So last night was the coldest night we had this year. It was -5 and I think it's still freezing right now. Could you put that in the freezer for me, please? So that will be nicely frozen when we get back. So when we drove through this village, it was already very, very pretty. So I'm curious what today will bring.
Last night I took all the laptops, the drone, the camera gear and all the batteries, put them on the couch and covered it with a couple of blankets and my winter coat. Because freezing cold and the batteries...
They don't mix, do they?
No, and the batteries from Bruce, the leisure battery, it's kind of empty too. And we want to do some work tonight.
Yes,
and
so
we kind of like... We've got a diesel heater, you know, but it's just way too cold.
well, you know, the cold is in your bones. You're cold to the core. I think Bruce feels the same way, and just
I know I do.
We are still in this amazing region of Zuid-Limburg, and even though we lived in this area, we had no idea we had these caves right here.
You're so fine, oh lady. Let your body take control. You're on my mind, baby.
They're beautiful, right? The question is though, how to get there. All I can see is one big fence all around it. You can't go in there.
You can't go in there.
I think there's some sort of path over there.
You might think, why are you gonna go outside when it's that cold? Well, we've experienced that if you're staying inside and do absolutely nothing, it gets even colder. So that's why we're on a hike. Come on, dear.
Move those buddies.
Ooh. These sheep are actually typical for this region. So in the southern area of our country, a little bit in Belgium and Germany, that's where these sheep were native, I guess. And they were used by shepherds to eat the grass of the very steep slopes. But almost a century ago, they were almost extinct.
Why?
I don't know why. It doesn't say why would you ask me why? I don't know why.
Wolves or?
I don't know why.
Or are they being shot or eaten? Or all of them?
All I know is that they're now back.
Back where they belong.
I know a place where we can go. It's just around the corner. And I say, oh, it's a night we'll both remember.
Says that it's steep. Well, I didn't need to read that.
That's like a 90-degree angle.
I kind of got that from context. That it's steep. Anyways.
You know what will get you all warmed up?
Run.
Yeah, shall I?
Do you want to make it a contest?
I think we should make it a contest.
Okay.
This is really steep.
It is, yeah.
So I'm going to put the camera somewhere so you can see how steep it is.
Alright.
And okay, whoever's at the top first wins that special beer that we've got left from our last video.
Really? Okay, it's on. The only thing we wager is beer.
I obviously won, but someone has to get the cameras, and that's always me. But the views were stunning. Look at that view! We're basically standing on top of the caves right now. Now all we need is to find a path that leads us to the caves. So there's one gate here.
Yeah, it really looks like they don't want us to be in the cave. It's cool and all, it's pretty, it's a lovely area. Enough routes to walk, but we thought that we could really show you the inside and really go into the caves.
Can't even get close.
No. Alright. What's plan B?
They can't all be winners. Done some epic things over the past few weeks.
Oh yeah.
Just find something else. No biggie. Just see you back in Bruce for now.
Alright, we're back at Bruce, but not for long because there's actually something very close by that we want to check out too. But we're gonna get something to eat because we're burning through our energy right now. Can you see my breath? Anyways, I think it's the wind that makes it cold today.
Peanut butter sarnie.
Ooh, that'll keep you going.
Nothing fancy.
You know what time it is?
Peanut butter, peanut butter, peanut butter. We're on the way to the second stop of the day. Mink dragged me into the cold again.
Yep.
I was warmed up, nice and cozy in the van, had my peanut butter sarnie. And now we're going to the next epic thing.
It's not that epic.
Mink did the planning of this video. So.
I do the planning of all the videos.
Yeah, that's true. Just walking around in the area. Apparently this whole area is full of these caves.
Found some more.
Or coves, what was it again?
Caves.
But that sign just takes the fun out of it, doesn't it?
Can't go there, mates.
Forbidden.
Yeah.
So, there you go. More caves.
Looks like we're gonna see a cave after all. We didn't think this was on the route, so we were going to the other spot. Just saw this sign, so now we're gonna go this way. Obviously.
By the way, these are typical for the area as well.
They're to prevent the sheep from crossing one meadow to the other, but people could cross the meadow so they don't have to walk all the way around it, and they are called stegeltjes. Stegeltjes.
You wanted Dutch lessons? Pronounce this then. Stegelke.
Stegeltje.
Stegelke. You have it? Okay. Continue.
Oh, why do you always have to run everywhere?
It's the only way to keep me warm.
Oh, true. That's true. Right, so this is actually a pilgrim route.
So part of me, I was down and out, and nothing seemed to come my way. Here I go, this time I let it go. I never listen to what others say.
The stone was brought here from the cave in Lourdes.
So this is a place for prayer and reflection.
Like a pouring rain.
Actually, the same stones, the same type of stone that the caves are that we showed you earlier that we can't really go into.
It's called Mergel, right?
Mergel Stone, yeah, very, very typical for this area of our country. And it's so soft, so that's why you see all these, I want to say graffiti, but everything, markings, yeah, because you can just quite easily scrape your name into it and everything. So right here you can really see what a cave would look like if we would have reached them. So I can imagine people live there.
Well,
I want me a cave.
You would fit
I
there.
would fit. This is actually a place that people can take a rest when they're on that pilgrim route. And as you can see, there's a little altar and...
But is this on the way to Lourdes? Probably Rome. All roads lead to Rome.
All roads lead to Rome, so probably Rome, yeah. Or I thought maybe Santiago de Compostela.
Ah, yeah.
Santiago de Compostela.
Babe,
Yes.
I've got a magic trick.
Okay, do I need to take my glove out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to twirl it around.
Yeah.
And we're going to end up in the spot that we wanted to go.
in the next stop.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
There you go.
Oh, would you look at that work? Okay. This is where we wanted to go. What? Oh. We just spoke to a lovely lady, but it's probably closed. But she's gonna discuss if we can have a little sneak peek, because this is a spiritual garden. But fair enough, she said it's cool. It's not really
Open.
open right now. But she's gonna ask if we can have a little
Sneak peek.
and if we do, you're coming with us. Now I've read that the entry fee is 1 cobblestone, so I'm gonna keep it ready in case we can go in. Yay, we can go in!
It said, son, when you grow up you'll be fine. I know you've got questions on your mind. Life is gonna happen one way or the other, whether you like it or not. Stop looking for the answers and you'll find what you've got.
So in the middle of this rugged landscape, you can find this hidden gem. This is a spiritual garden, and it doesn't matter what kind of religion you have, everybody's welcome. So unfortunately it is autumn right now, so the colors might not do it justice, because over there they're all cherry blossoms. So can you imagine the sight of that in spring? And over there you can see the caves. So this is really what I call a hidden gem. And there's one thing that I really want to do, and that is leave my pebbles.
I met a young man searching for glory.
So this is really a place for meditation, deep conversation, but of all, inner peace. And I think I can already feel it.
I've been sitting here for a while now, and I must say, when I started the day today, remember how cold it was? It was like 5 degrees in the van. I hardly slept because it was just too cold. And I really had no energy at all. And then we went on the hike and we saw the caves. You couldn't reach it. I felt even more drained. The batteries, you know, your inner batteries have to recharge as well. I think this helps a lot. It's just really nice to sit and relax and just think of nothing. No social media, no internet, just relax and chill and peaceful. Be peaceful for a second. I think we all should do that every once in a while. That was inspiring, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
We're walking back to Bruce now. It's so cold already and the sun has set.
Yep.
Not like we've seen it all day.
But now at least we know evening has started.
It's like 4 p.m. or something.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we've been discussing what we should do now, basically. Should we go to another wild camping spot or spend a little bit of money and get warmed up, because we are cold. Long story short, made a decision. We're gonna go to a campsite. Spend that monies! Come on, Gertie! Ha! Haven't used this in a long time.
beastie.
Ah, Gertie, you dirty girl.
The thing with Gertie, the electrical heater, is that it produces dry heat in comparison to a diesel heater or a gas heater, which produces wet heat. It's wet enough. It started raining. It's 4 degrees outside. I just checked. So this electrical heater will help to dry out the van, really. So,
Yeah.
And we're at a campsite now, so we can use it.
And we want to get this video to you guys, so we kind of need the power for that, don't we?
So we're charging at a campsite, which is great. We got a warm shower tonight, which I can't wait to get.
Here I go, this time I'll let it go. I never
That was close.
So we're still on this amazing road trip through, sorry, spit all over you there. saliva in.
Oh, we'll freeze immediately. So no way. I see the mouth mask. You see them everywhere nowadays. I bet in 1,000 years from now, we'll do some digging into the ground and they find all these mouth masks. Probably wondering what the hell happened in that era. Weird thought, isn't it? Peanut butter, peanut butter, peanut butter.
Peanut butter, peanut butter. Well, it's an awesome view nonetheless.
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 I noticed when I was editing the last video,
yeah.
I noticed you said
How do you
that
say
too.
it?
Nonetheless.
Nonetheless?
Nonetheless.
Nonetheless.
Sorry, that's all the content we have for you today.